Howdy, Ags. Welcome into another episode of Take 5 brought to you by TexAgs and United. Today we're sitting down with a Maroon Goon, Texas A&M offensive lineman, Reuben Fatheree II. Y'all might know him as Deuce. Deuce, we're going to throw 5 different topics at you. The first one, I want you to describe your hoops game, because I remember you being quite the basketball player coming out of high school. And then if you could build a starting 5 out of Texas A&M teammates, who do you have and where are you putting them?
So I'll give myself the 4. I usually give myself the 5, but I think I can move around. For the 5, I got Lamont. Lamont's a good basketball player. For the 3, I'll put Crown there. Crown can move a little bit. And then for the 2 and the 1, the point guard, I got Marcel. Marcel can hoop. I'll give him that. And then for the 2, I don't know. I don't know who can shoot well. I've heard rumors about Dalton being a good hooper, I think, so I guess I'll give it to Dalton.
You had 3 offensive linemen in your starting 5. Like, you guys can move.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You big guys, and you've got some size. Yeah. That's pretty nice. I don't think anybody's going to want to go inside against you guys.
No, sir. But, no, we can all move. We all come from athletic backgrounds.
When you were actually playing competitive basketball, who would you give the comparison to as far as your own personal game?
It's tough to say because I was kind of like a shorter, center. I'm 6'8". Usually those centers are about 7'1" and all that. But I try to emulate my game after a little bit like Ben Wallace.
Okay.
More of defensive blocking, rebounding, and all that because I knew, I'm short. I knew I wasn't going to, when I was in EYBL, I knew I wasn't going to score as much, but I wanted to be there defensively.
Hey, Ben Wallace, you're speaking my language. I grew up a Pistons fan, so those 2004 Pistons were my thing. Second topic for you now. So you've obviously been around Texas A&M for a little while. You're the vet. You've got your undergraduate degree. What has been your favorite moment, memory that you've had here in Aggie Land?
I'd say the number one memory is just when you first arrive here. Again, it's just I've been here multiple times throughout high school visits and all that, but once you actually settle down and you get to move around on campus, it's kind of like an eye-opener, like, wow, you're here on a college campus and more importantly here at A&M. And then right after that is the field goal against Alabama.
Yeah.
That was really awesome. I'll never forget that. That was my first being part of a field storm. I'll never forget that. I'll probably live with that till the day I die.
Yeah, really cool memory, and hopefully you guys will be able to make a few more as this season goes along. Yes, third topic, I know you've dealt with some injury issues throughout your career, so what has that kind of adversity taught you about yourself, whether it be the game of football or just life in general?
It taught me that I really do love the game of football because, honestly, the injuries I've had, I probably could have just, either medically retired or I could have just, just relaxed it out, but no, I wanted to get through them all. I wanted to come back, play as quickly as possible, still be part of the team, still have a way of helping the team win, and just it definitely just taught me just to get through adversity, and just that I love the game of football, and now I want to do whatever it takes to help A&M win.
Yeah. When you're not in practice or in class or anything like that, how are you spending the little free time you come by with? I know you guys are in season, so you got to soak it up as much as you can. So what are you doing?
For right now, since we're in season, it's a lot more napping.
Okay.
Napping is like the number one thing, and honestly, I can't even say that if they're naps because I take like 3 to 4 hour naps because as soon as I go home, I know I'm done. I know I don't have any work. The day after, next week, I will take a long nap. But if not that, I'll either eat a lot of food and play some video games and then go to sleep right after. That's really about it for now.
Sleeping's important. Rest and recovery is very important. But let's talk about the food.
Oh, man.
Where are we eating? What places are we frequenting a lot right now? And then I also want to ask about video games. I want to know what you're playing right now.
For the food part, I will say I've been door dashing a lot. And I've been trying to keep healthy, so I'll kind of order from, more of kind of sandwich places, more of Subway. I know people don't like Subway, but I grew up on it. It was 5 minutes from the house. Subway, Jersey Mike's, and then Jimmy John's. I think Jimmy John's is underrated.
So you got a little rotation there.
Yeah,
very nice.
Rotation. And if I'm feeling like a little, I can get away with some cheap food, I'll definitely get some Wings and More. Oh. Wings and More 6-piece chicken tender.
Jeez, so I can only go with the 4, but you're a little bit bigger than me. Video games, man. What are you playing right now?
Right now, I'm playing a lot of single-player games. I'll definitely hop into some multiplayer with my friends and all. We'll play some different ones. There's one The number one game we play is called Dead by Daylight. It's basically run from the killer. You got to fix these generators as fast as you can without getting killed. It sounds like very kind of to the point, but it actually is very fun.
Gotcha.
We'll be screaming, yelling at each other, and then yelling from the killer and all that. It's really fun, but
Awesome.
single player games, it's really I can't even say it's a whole variety.
Yeah.
I'm an open book. I play any type of game there is when it comes
Gotcha.
to single player.
Last topic for you. We'll let you get out of here, Deuce. Thanksgiving's coming up. We talked a little about food, but what's your favorite Thanksgiving side?
Stuffing.
Stuffing.
I love stuffing.
So good. Any special kind? Any recipes you have to share? Anything like that?
Nope.
Or
I mean,
stovetop? What are we rocking with?
not really any secrets. I mean, honestly, the only thing I do want to try to switch it up. I do want to try a fried turkey. I've never had a fried turkey. Most all the turkeys I've had in my entire life are oven cooked. Still really good turkey. But honestly, I've been trying to switch it up.
Gotcha.
That's what I really want to do this Thanksgiving.
Awesome, man. Well, thankful for you taking time to sit
No
down
problem.
with us and share a little bit more about what makes Deuce Deuce. And of course, thanks to you guys for tuning in to this episode of Take 5.